In this world, there's a legend. Every 500 years, two special people are born, opposites destined to meet in battle. It's been that way for as long as anyone can remember, and it's supposed to stay that way. All my life, I've been reminded about that fact. Maybe that's why I long to change it as much as I do. I'll either live to see the prophecy broken, or die trying. Another restless night. Well, early morning by now, I guess. It's been happening more frequently in the last few months. No matter what I try, this continues to haunt my dreams. I've been trying to put it out my mind, but I know it's drawing closer. I don't know if it's the stress, the anticipation, or it's just the thought of what I'll have to do, but...
Jocelyn, you know this isn't healthy.
I know.
You have an hour until you have to get ready. You might as well sleep with the little time you have left.
Don't you think I tried?
Isn't it better if you at least try a little more? Not being totally exhausted might actually help, believe it or not.
Ah yes, an hour of sleep. What wonders it will do.
Well, hopefully it would at least put you in a better mood.
I'll sleep if I can. Did I fall asleep?
Jocelyn, are you ready to go?
Oh, right. I started the Mage Academy today.
Did you get any sleep?
A couple minutes, I think. Not that it'll help.
Even a few more minutes can make a difference in finding them.
Yeah, that makes it so easy.
It'll also help if you're on time.
Shoot! I can't be late. It'll look so bad. Oh, sorry.
Watch it!
Well, that was a great start. I live in the world of Magelight. Everyone has certain strengths and abilities. First, there's Fey Mages. Their power levels typically range from 1 to 4. They have healing magic and can sense lies. Then there's Vampire Mages. Their power levels range from 4 to 6. They have telekinesis and can steal energy. Then comes the Siren Mages. They have power levels of 4 to 7. They can control water and are very persuasive. After that is the Wolf Mages. They're stronger than the rest and have power levels ranging from 5 to 8. They're shapeshifters that can see auras. Wolf Mages are rare, but there is one type more elusive than the rest. Finally, there's Unleveled Mages. They are extremely rare and possess no magic at all. No one understands why they exist or how they're born without magic. Being in the Mage Academy, the hub of magic in this world, is a little nerve-wracking. But no matter what happens, I have a mission to complete.
So, have you heard yet?
Heard what?
There's a new student today. Don't know much about her yet.
New student? It's the middle of the semester.
I know. That's what's weird. I wonder how she got in.
Probably this year's charity case. Bet she doesn't even have basic skills.
That's a bit extreme. But the exchange kid already showed up, remember?
Maybe they pitied two losers. Even so, you're kinda right. It is weird. Have you met her yet?
No, who knows? Maybe it'll make more sense when we do.
I guess. It'll be interesting, to say the least.
What if the new student is like you?
Oh, please. One Sylvie is more than enough.
I don't see why I bother if you two aren't going to take this seriously.
Well, she's in a bad mood.
When isn't she?
Worse than normal. Wonder what got her so ticked off.
You mean other than you? I'm sure we'll hear all about it later. Come on, we better get to class.
I'm totally lost, aren't I?
Hi there, are you new? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
It's okay. I just wasn't expecting that.
So where's your first class?
I have no idea. I'm totally lost.
Let me see. Oh, we have the same class. Let's go together.
Awesome, let's go.
Hey, who's that girl with Alyssa?
Oh, that must be the new girl. It's rather odd that she got in at the middle of the year.
She's gotta be really strong. How else could she have gotten to this point?
She always could have some connection to one of the faculty members.
But then why would she have been placed into this class?
Well, our class could have been what had room.
If you're so sure about this, why don't you check and prove me wrong?
Fine, let's see. What? That's weird.
What is it?
Alright, class. Before we start, we have a new student. Why don't you tell us a bit about yourself?
I'm Jocelyn. I only applied recently because I wanted to further my studies.
Oh, what age type are you?
And how did you get this far into the year?
That's enough, students. Thank you, Jocelyn. I expect you'll all make her feel welcome. Now, let's move into today's lesson.
Why didn't she have an aura? Even unleveled mages have gray auras. But if she was unleveled, she wouldn't be in the advanced class, right? But what mage type could she even... Ow! What the heck?
What is up with you? First you were being nosy, and now you're just spacing out.
Oh, you're one to talk. You brought it up in the first place.
At least I didn't actually ask her.
Well, how else are we going to find out?
Keep it down. We can talk about it later.
If you could both kindly stop arguing, the rest of the class would like to learn something. Well then, as I was saying, the 500-year prophecy. A legend all of you have heard, I'm sure. It goes like this. Every 500 years, an angelic mage and a demonic mage are born. They're destined to meet in battle. According to all known history, the angelic mage has never lost. Now, does anyone know anything else about these mages? Yes, Alyssa?
As far as everyone knows, they're always born on opposite sides of the world.
That's true. If they weren't born on opposite sides of the world, there would be a chance they could meet before they were both prepared, which would throw off the balance of the cycle.
So, could it be possible for them to meet? Like, say one had to move for some reason and they ended up in the same place. Could they become friends? What would happen?
How could they be friends? That doesn't even make sense. The angelic mage is literally supposed to destroy the demonic mage. Besides, wouldn't that bring on some stupid divine punishment or something? That can't be allowed.
Both interesting points. Claire, in theory, yes, they could meet. Whether they could become friends or not is unclear. There really aren't enough historical accounts to tell. And Sylvie, you make a valid point too. It wouldn't make sense for them to be friends. Regarding the divine punishment idea, there isn't enough evidence to support that either.
I've heard there are some groups who don't think the legend is actually real. What do you think, Professor Lawrence?
You're right. Some groups do argue that the legend is far-fetched. However, there's plenty of evidence to back it, so it could be either answer. Something to add, Jocelyn?
Oh, no, sorry.
Come on, new girl. Prove you belong here, if you can.
That's enough out of you, Sylvie.
Professor Lawrence, I need a word.
Now, I'm in the middle of...
I'd prefer not to put it off.
Alright, class. Take the rest of the period to review for tomorrow's lecture. Remember, we're going more in-depth into mage history.
Jocelyn, are you okay? Is it about Sylvie? Don't let her get to you. She's always like this.
What? Oh, it's not that. I'm just a bit worried about the legend.
Why?
Oh no, she's a Fey Mage. I can't lie. Oh, you know, it's about time for the legend to renew itself, right?
That's it. Come on, nothing ever changes. It'll go the same way as always.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Why is she so worried about the legend?
Why do you even care?
Remember when I checked her aura earlier?
Yeah? Then you got all weird.
She didn't have an aura.
What? No, that's not even possible.
Shh, not so loud. I don't trust her.
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna find out what she's doing here.